Someone dropped a video on Mrbeast here. It's, I worked for Mrbeast. He's a thief. And this is not associated with, let me move the camera up here. This isn't associated with Dogpack at all. This is like his own guy, because usually what happens with drama, it's like, you know, everyone kind of dogpiles and stuff. But yeah. So to give some quick context, do you think he's fumbled his biggest exposure? This guy claims he's one of the obstacle designers for one of the challenges in Mrbeast's Squid Game challenge video. He says that he was given a trial.
Thank God you're finally talking about Mrbeast. I was starting to believe you were too afraid of the guy. Good to know you're not a coward.
Thank you, Annan, for the 10. I can't tell if that's bait or not. I really can't. I've done like 5 videos on this on the Pyro TV channel about it. I just haven't covered it on Pyro Live. Because there's no point. Like, everyone has already said everything. They've already summarized Dogpack's video. Like, I'll react to it live and stick it on Pyro TV, but like, there's no point doing a slot video. I saw Mrbeast's ex apparently make a post as well. I think a YouTube comment or something. I'd need to find that again. But she was like almost defending him in a sense. I don't know. But yeah, anyway. This guy claims that he's one of the obstacle designers for one of the challenges in Mrbeast's Squid Game challenge video. He says that he was given a trial run job from Mrbeast and he's shown his obstacle design, which his team liked. But then he returned home. They sent him an email saying that the offer was withdrew and they stole the guy's idea for the obstacle design for the video. Almost all the viewers were convinced to feel bad for this guy until they saw his GoFundMe page.
Hello, Pyro. Your presence on the internet is a bright light to bring truth and faith, and you're one of those few YouTubers. Thanks for making neutral, unbiased content for me and my wrinkly brain.
Thank you, Handak, for the 2. Again, I can't tell if that's bait or not. I actually cannot tell. Almost all the viewers were convinced to feel bad for the guy until he made a GoFundMe, which was for 1.7 million. So yeah, this guy, I think he deleted it now, right? So yeah, he's closed the fundraiser now. But the fundraiser was set. He basically said that Mrbeast stole from him. And in return, he should get 1.7 mil. So yeah, there you go. Like, that's crazy. Thinking you're going to raise 1.7 mil from like the Mrbeast hate brigade. Damn. I mean, I do want to give this video a watch though, just to see like where his case is. But yeah, that is such a crazy thing to say.
Everything I'm about to say is 100% true, and if at any point I say anything that may be controversial, suspect, or too good to be true, and I don't have the evidence to back it up, then call me a liar, but I guarantee you that won't happen. Ever since I was a young kid...
What was the song? Hang on. What was the song you used while setting up the stream? It's like just the Ratchet & Clank soundtrack.
I always wanted to be famous, and it wasn't until in 2008.
I didn't even play Ratchet & Clank. I just played the Rift Apart, the one that they re-released on PC. That was actually a really good game.
18th of November that I knew that I wanted to be a YouTuber. Sadly, it took me 4 years to realize that I actually suck. I'm really bad. I'm super cringe, and don't worry, because I am aware of this.
When did he start doing content? Because to be fair, to get into being a YouTuber now is... Oh yeah, he's doing like the Mrbeast stuff. Tried to steal from Iraq. You know what's crazy? These thumbnails are perfect. These thumbnails look like they'd be tied to like 5 million view videos. It's so weird seeing thumbnails this designed and the views just aren't there. So yeah, he has tried to go down the kind of Mrbeast, Ryan Trahan, Iraq route. That is the meta now on YouTube. It is challenge videos.
I know one thing, and that one thing is I'm good at editing, and I'm great at creating ideas for others. I was meant to be off camera rather than on, and I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is being taken advantage of. I was lied to, manipulated, and thrown away like a piece of garbage. Honestly, though, sometimes I kind of think that this was pretty genius. Like, how could a person so high in status be challenged by a person like me? It's like me going to Elon Musk and saying, well, he did this and he did that, and no one would ever believe me because I'm literally just a nobody. So I have Chris...
Pyro, the FNAF fandom isn't happy with you. I already knelt and apologized.
Tyson to thank for allowing me to have this platform to tell my truth. February 2nd, 2024, I went snowboarding like I normally do, and I got an email in which I thought was a scam. I mean, for real, look at this. Even you would think the same thing if you got a random email saying Mrbeast follow-up when you didn't even remember reaching out in the first place. Whether that's true or not, I certainly don't remember reaching out to him. In my line of work, I work for big name YouTubers, mostly in the sports niche, but it has its range. I've done videos for House of Highlights,
In
Game
South
Day,
Korea,
Zach
there is an
TT.
underground boom of Bamaniku, men using female VTuber model with voice picture. Now, we even have VTuber agencies specializing Bamaniku. Some of them have really convincing girl voice. Our country is truly cooked and I love it.
Thank you, Min, for the 10. That does not surprise me at all. Isn't that the average VTuber experience? Like, you know, a guy walking around with a voice changer?
Jesser, Papa Stanimus, Not So Air Jordan, and then I currently edit.
Yeah, I forget how big, like, the sports scene. Like, there's so many niches on YouTube that actually are so successful. Like, the sports scene, the NBA 2K stuff, motorsports as well, like car racing and stuff. There's, like, huge scenes that they never really break out that area, but they're still super successful.
For MMG, not to mention I did do the 2022 NFL playoff commercials, so it's pretty normal to have people reach out to me because they seen my work from other creators and all the other work that I've done for them. So when I got this email, I decided to give it a chance. I responded in the email and then I proceeded to post a Facebook post because
So I got a job offer from Mrbeast today, video call on Monday. Wish your boy luck.
I was so happy. Everything
He has to be like the last guy to actually use Facebook.
is dated, and to make sure this information is credible, it helps it set well with you. Pay attention to these days. It's not premeditated, and I obviously
I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back. Boys, I'll be honest. Oh my god, I'm in. Okay, I tried to poker face it. I'm in so much pain. Okay, that was bad. Also, I know we're watching like serious Mrbeast drama, but like, I saw this guy. Look at this guy.
Красиво. Теперь я доволен. Толпа. Главное не забыть и не наступить. Гарту я за это платить не буду.
Least alcoholic Russian. Okay. All right. All right. I think we're good now. Okay, I survived the toilet. Thank God I got my own toilet, man. Holy. All right, anyways.
obviously had no idea Chris Tyson would be such a perv, so there's no way I would make these posts in advance of like some kind of trick. I also have decided to log into my actual Facebook and show my actual email rather than screenshots, so you know that it's not photoshopped. So on February 2nd, I posted, so I got a job offer from Mrbeast today. Video call on Monday. Wish your boy luck. Now let's go into the comments because I want you guys to be.
I know I already said this before I ran away for 20 minutes, but like, it does amaze me that Facebook, people still actually use Facebook. Like that is the biggest shock to me.
Definitively sure that I didn't just make this post 26 weeks ago. All this is 26 weeks ago, and it would take a whole bunch of time to just make up all these fake people, and then to go in their profile and see that they're friends with the same people I'm friends with, having what 62 mutual friends, and then going, you know, it's a little bit too much here, right? So none of these are faked at all.
Nicola for the 5. This is what happens when you steal curry from the Indians and make it your own. The food was couscous chicken and couscous fish and broccoli. The food itself was fine, but it's just because I put hot sauce on everything, and it's like a Russian roulette if it gives me like a toilet moment. Let's call it that. Wash your hands. Oh, believe me, they were washed. I probably lost like 2 layers of skin on my hands washing them.
This is my actual Facebook page. So that's the post I made on February 2nd. Now, I will go to my email, but for now, I really do want to show you the post on Facebook so I don't have to keep going back and forth. So in a nutshell, before we get into all the details, Mrbeast gave me a fake job, flew me out there to work. I worked my butt off, took all my ideas, sent me home, and told me there wasn't a job available.
I mean, you don't know if it's a fake job, though. Maybe it just didn't work out. I'm not defending the yoinking the idea, but you don't know if it's a fake job.
And then proceeded to not only do that, but then
the thing is, like, I get it. Mrbeast is under an insane amount of scrutiny now, right? And everyone on the internet hates him. But I've seen this happen time and time and time again when YouTubers come under fire. And people will just say, like, they'll say things that would never stick on their own. But when there's already, like, a hate boner for a certain person, it's like the Lexify stuff. It's like he clapped back, right? And I remember seeing so many accusations against him that would have never flown on their own. But once someone's down, you always have, like, so many people just, like, dogpile them. Like, I'm not defending what Mrbeast does at all. Like, even Ludwig says that he has to respond. And that's Ludwig. That's the guy who is, like, doing business deals with this guy. And even he's like, no, he needs to respond. But yeah, I don't know. Like, there's not really much proof there. Like, he could have just flown you out and it didn't work out.
To take my ideas, steal, and then make a video. So that
the only thing I'm saying, I've seen this happen many a time on the internet. Mrbeast will probably do a response and the internet will have some bizarre 180. It happens a lot. It's really, really weird when that happens.
that's what we're going to be covering here. I mean, we're talking about
I mean, I know that he's waiting for Dogpack's third video, because Dogpack said that in his video as like kind of a game theory. But then when Ludwig talked about Mrbeast, Ludwig said that he talked to Mrbeast because Feastables, Mrbeast's chocolate company, was going to sponsor Ludwig 100k for one of his events. Because Ludwig obviously has like a lot of YouTubers and sponsors and stuff. And Ludwig basically had to say to him, I can't have that money because that would look awful, right? Like obviously there's morals first thing, but then also as well, like if you take money off Mrbeast now when he's basically the most hated person on the internet, that all then transfers onto you. I mean, a good example is like Ryan Trahan, right? Like Ryan Trahan is like YouTube golden boy. Like you can't hate him. 16 mil. But then he did his own version of the Mrbeast bunker.
Mrbeast
and that
texted
dislike
me, "Hi."
ratio is actually that's not too bad. Actually, that's not too bad. And also keep in mind as well, it's very exaggerated because when you have the plugin to show dislikes, it's basically based on who has those dislikes, who has that plugin anyway. So it's actually not too bad. But yeah, I mean, yeah. To be fair, there. The timing of this video, 8net, 30k. That's from TechSource. Not a good time. 50k. Yeah. So obviously, even if the dislikes don't. Yeah, I guess people saw past it, or it's like if I dislike the video, I'm disliking on Ryan. It just wasn't a good time. Thank you, Neo Blitzer, for the 23 months. And who is that with the 50 gifted? Oh, it's your boy Mystical again. Hey, W's in chat for Mystical. Thank you so much for the 50 gifted, bro. Thank you so much. Like, you are such a regular gifter, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. 50 gifted is wild.
Hey,
Thank you.
Pyro! I've been watching since 2016 and I wanted to say thank you. I got diagnosed with T-cell lymphoma late last year and watching your video essays really helped me get through the chemo. Wish you the best, man. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Saki does stuff. Appreciate
This
that,
is
man. Hope you're doing
massively
well.
off topic, but I just want to say I'm surprised you or Charlie didn't talk about the situation with Super Mega. Was there a reason why? Didn't mean to interrupt BTW.
The super mega stuff, I've said this before, I don't like to talk about things until everything's on the table. At the time, it was only the girls' allegations against Ryan and Matt, I think. Is it Ryan and Matt? Is that their names? But yeah, Matt and Ryan. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I said Ryan and Matt, like, I don't know, because I said the names in the reverse order. But yeah, I don't like to talk about stuff until everything's on the table. That's why I didn't talk about Cody Co. I didn't talk about Cody Co until... they came out with a response that was co-signed by Cody. It's, you know, people asked me constantly to talk about Mr. T Lexify, and I basically just refused to. I was just like, oh, I'll look into it. I didn't, until he dropped his response. I just don't think it's like, especially with what I've been through as well. Like, I've been through the ringer, and I think it'd make me a fucking hypocrite if I were to, like, you know, comment on someone's allegations until everything was out there. I think it's really unfair. Like, personally.
Man, I feel like shit after sending my previous dono. I was just trying to send you to videos that I thought at the time were good representations of the Lexify drama. That all aged like spoiled piss. We all got slazzoed again.
Thank you, Jay, for the 10. Yeah, saying we all got slazzoed is absolutely wild. Damn. But yeah, all I'm saying, man, like, no matter what, you've always got to wait until everything is laid on the table. Everything. Like, with the Mrbeast stuff, this is why I'm not doing anything on Pyro Live. I'm just, like, reacting to videos about it. As opposed to, like, drawing conclusions. And even now, it's like, I'm still being, like, a little bit contrarian. Because I know what happens, and it always happens. He's going to drop his response, and then the internet is going to do like a 180 or something. Like I don't know how. But it just always seems to happen. Thank you, Trill, for the 10. I just think, like, there's nothing wrong with always, like, what's the word I'm trying to say here? It's always better to not withhold your opinions, but to kind of maintain a balance and not go all in on someone. But yeah, I'm like for example, with the Lexify stuff, I'm so happy I didn't say anything, man. I'm really happy that I waited. I knew he'd do a response. I knew he'd do a response. And the support on that response is just insane as well.
A billionaire here. If you know who Mrbeast is, you know exactly what we're talking about. And I can hang up my editing tool set, whatever you want to call it, dude. All that stuff. I'm not even going to be editing for the guy. I'm going to be using my mata. I'm going to be making ideas for him to make videos. I swear to God, that's what my job is. It's not editing. And that's what I got from our meetings was, you know, Mrbeast, Jimmy, he passes me a piece of paper that says, I blew up the world's most expensive tanks or something. And he gives me a thumbnail that has a picture of him blowing up a tank. And it's my job to make a video out of that. So that was February 8th. On February 13th is when I went to the airport. The post says, years of hard work has led me to this. My heart is pounding out of my chest. And as you can see, I'm flying to Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina. And after that, take a...
Yeah, that's where the Mrbeast mega compound is. Is that... Oh my God, Facebook moment. Is that an AI? That's an ad, right? And that's AI art. Actual Facebook moment.
Very quick look at what I posted afterwards. February 26th, nothing about Mrbeast. April 19th, nothing about Mrbeast. April 25th, May 3rd.
To be fair though, if I was gonna go meet the biggest, it's weird. Like I've met a lot of YouTubers, right, and I've never got any anxiety. I don't care. I think the only YouTuber I ever met that I got anxiety from was PewDiePie, because like he was the biggest YouTuber in like the Western world, right, like English speaking world. It's like. It's crazy. I remember the first thing he said as well when I met him. He just pointed at my shoes and he said, they suck. So thank you, man. That was like a couple of months before he got married, I think. Thank you, Numb, for the 5. Why can I never find your past streams? I unlist them because most of them get copyright claimed. I do upload segments onto the Pyro TV channel, though.
3rd, May 9th, May 19th, nothing about Mrbeast. And do you know why I didn't post anything about Mrbeast from that time? Is because something went horribly wrong and I was way too embarrassed to tell people about it because I had made so much noise, such a fuss about me going to Mrbeast company, and then I just got kind of screwed over. So I didn't post a single thing about that. Now, you guys are wondering, I want to see the proof. I want to see the correspondence. I want to see everything that happened between you guys. I want that information. Well, I got it. So this is the first email I ever got from a guy named Dylan. I can't say his last name.
22 days ago. Your videos are a great distraction from this horrible world, so thank you.
Thank you, Crambo, for the 10. Yeah, escapism is a great thing. I mean, why do you think people like video games so much?
It will be blurred out for the rest of the video because I just don't want to give out his personal like PI information. So we're gonna keep it on a first name basis.
Thanks for submitting your info to our casting team. We received your submission, and at this time we're fully casted for our current videos. Working at Mrbeast, we are collaborative first, and I've forwarded your submission. If you're interested, I would love to chat about a potential full-time or contract role work on the Mrbeast creative team.
I'm just gonna say Dylan. Dylan sent me an email, and it says in the subject, Mrbeast.
Donate to his GoFundMe. He's closed it. I think he actually closed it out of like the backlash that he got.
Follow up. Hey, thanks for submitting your info to our casting team. We received your submission at this time. We're fully casted for our current videos. That's not what we want to pay attention to. What we want to pay attention to is the second paragraph. Working at Mrbeast, we are collaborative first, and I was forward your submission. Don't know how you got it, but let's keep going. If you're interested, I would love to chat about your potential full-time or contract role work on Mrbeast.
5'12" beautiful boy alone. He is going to graduate top of his class in primary school. Just wait and see. Also, your order for KEPS has arrived. Love you, sweetie.
Thank you, Nan, for the 10. My order for keeps has arrived. Where? Where is it?
creative team. February 2nd, 2024 that he sent me the email. It was February 3rd, 2024 that I responded to the email. I wanted to make sure after I made the post, I was like, oh crap, this actually might be a scam. Let me go back and do some research. And then the next day I was like, you know what? I feel good about this. I don't have to delete my post. So I was able to go ahead and reply to him confidently. Now this email here is my...
Why did I think that said Google Meet? Like meat. Like I show meat. Why did I think of that?
On having a Patreon? I had the idea of setting up a Patreon for behind the scenes for my content, but I don't have a lot of subs and followers. I do animation. Should I wait until I have more subs or just set up a Patreon?
I mean, nothing hurts with the... Thank you for the 10, Sleazy. Nothing hurts with setting up a Patreon straight away. Like, I have a Patreon, but I only use it to give people money. I don't actually have, like, a Patreon to accept stuff. The only Patreon I have is the podcast. Because I think I said, like, years and years ago, like, I just don't like the idea of having a Patreon. Because I could, ideally, like, what I could probably do is, like, if I had a Patreon, I probably would never have to do slop again on the second channel. Or stream. And then I could just focus on the main channel. But that'd be boring. Like, I wouldn't enjoy that.
My very first, I guess, direct exploration call, whatever. Basically, me being able to meet them for the very first time, like I said on my Facebook and like I said before in the email, Monday, February 5th, 2024. My second call was not only with Dylan, but now it has Dylan, Hoodie, and someone named Kara, which I have never met. I've never once met Kara. So
they always do this, by the way, when you have meetings with these companies. Like I have meetings with like ad agencies and stuff, and they always put 2 people in the call to like double team you. It's so funny. I swear, every call I've been in with like talent agencies or sponsors, they always have 2 or 3 people in the call, and it's only one person that actually says anything.
I finally got Garten of Ban a few days ago, the first 4 on PlayStation, and it's not as bad as people say it is. Me and my mom love it. It's very funny, cute and interesting, and the story is unironically epic.
Okay, I know one of the brothers that made that game just made that dono on a burner account, but thank you for the 10 banners. Okay, Yorch for the 6 months.
You won't hear anything about a Kara.
6 months without paying a single dilla. Wait, is that all just gifted, you brokey? Disgusting.
In this video. And this took place on Wednesday, February 7th, 2024 at 2:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That was the second call. For another email also on February 7th, 2024. This was directly right after the call I had with Hoodie, Dylan, and Kara. And within that conversation, they basically told me that I needed to make a prompt. And when I say prompt, let me just read the email. Hello, Ty. We would like for you to come in for a vibe check. Vibe check means you come in for a few days to see if you're good, see if you're a good worker.
Why would you call it a vibe check? With the smiley face as well? I get it, but it just sounds so unprofessional.
So, you know, people are not going to be annoyed by you and see they can move.
Yeah, can you do all these quick time events and then you can keep the job?
Further on with the hiring process. If possible, we'd like for you to come in for 3 days at some point next week. I've got a recruiting coordinator, Leslie, CC'd on this email.
It's literally saying, can you come in and make sure, we're just going to make sure that you're not like mentally insane.
It will help you figure out the days, what you can make it, and handle your travel arrangements. Now that
would really upset me, by the way, like, you know, being told, oh yeah, we're checking to make sure that you're good. Like,
is the most important email of all. What they want me to do is to do 2 video prompts. Attached, you will find 2 video prompts. Pick one that inspires you the most and document and write out how you envision it. Really let your creativity flow and assume everything is possible. So in each of these prompts, one of them is the world's most
this is like getting a job at Tesco or like retail or something. What the hell are they doing?
dangerous trap.
Can you do a video saying how much you love the company?
Room.
Thank you, Adam, for joining.
And the other is 24 hours to spend $1 billion. I went with the world's most dangerous trap room because spending $1 billion in 24 hours just seems kind of boring and, quite frankly, linear. I think I have more creativeness than that. That's just not something I want to do. And then, like we mentioned before, this is Leslie sending me an email. Thanks, Ty. Are you able to fly in on Tuesday, be on office Wednesday through Friday, and fly back out on Saturday morning? Of course, I said yes, and she gave me all my travel info. So now we're going to get into, like, morning.
It's probably best if you board your pup for this trip for future visits, or if we move forward with the 90 days, we'd be happy to help with travel accommodations and help getting your pup all set up. We would hate to put you and your dog through the travel stress for a 3-day trip.
Yes, and she gave me all my travel info. So now we're going to get into, like, the more just deep in the details here. So like I said, if I don't show proof, don't assume that I'm telling the truth. If I don't show proof for everything that I'm saying, assume that I'm literally lying about everything that I'm saying, okay? So in that email, it did say, I realized that the footage was kind of cloudy when it comes to OBS and recording the screen, so I will put screenshots of those messages up there. But in the email, it did say that I had those 2 prompts, and the 2 prompts was something about spending $1 billion in a day in 24 hours, and the other one was the world's most dangerous trap rooms. So we're taking a look right here. I have the prompt, and
Is that just PT? Oh no, it literally says PT hallway.
it says the world's most dangerous
It's like he just lies and he's like, yeah, that's my hallway. It's this genius idea I have.
trap room. And in my intro, I have PT hall. Look
I
right
actually
here.
want to see that. The hall consists of 3 sections and each are different. At the end, there's a slowly closing concrete door, bunker style. Walls are closing inward and you have to race to the next section, and the entire hallway rotates, so you're walking on walls
I
at
have
certain
the prompt,
points.
and it says the world's most dangerous
I mean, that sounds cool. It'd be too scary for all the little Mrbeast viewers, though. They want bright colors. They want Fall Guys.
trap room. And in my intro, I have PT
The Hellevator.
hallway.
This is stuff. So he's coming up with video ideas, right? He's just taking concepts from games and films. That, like the Hellevator. Did he say it's from
Here, I have
Devil?
the
I'm sure he said it's from
Prompt, and
Devil,
it says
right?
the world's most dangerous trap room. And in my intro, I have PT
The Hellevator.
hallway.
He didn't even give credit to it. There's literally a film called Devil that came out. When did it come out? Yeah, 2010. And the entire film takes place in like a haunted elevator. And like the devil keeps possessing like random people in it.
I have the Hellevator.
Thank you, BZ, for joining.
I have the Squid Games Glass Challenge. I have Bloodthirst, and I have Mole Maze. And within these things in my prompt, I do have
Breaking
like
news.
variation.
King Charles has flagged his support for labor, saying the protests are unruly and applauds anti-racists and neutral parties, with the statement including praise for Pyrocynical for his mocking of the chav, even if he is Swedish.
I'm not Swedish. I wish I was, but I'm not. Thank you, Charlie, for the 10.
And so first one, I can see the variation. So right here,
Why is everyone saying Terraria? What's the Terraria bit?
underneath Hellevator, I wrote one thing. The ultimate goal is to escape the elevator before it reaches the top floor and the bottom falls out beneath you. But I also have a second variation. Pick, lock, tool, groove, chain in the wall. Goal is the same except the elevator moves a little faster. Move the chain, object, lock, pick, tool to unlock the locks on the roof, and the elevator reaches the top. So here,
The Hellevator is from Terraria? What? What the hell is this? Dude, I'll be honest, I put like 20 hours into Terraria, but it just wouldn't click with me. It's like Monster Hunter. It's like so many people enjoy that game and I'm jealous. Oh, it's not like a spawn. It's just something you make in the game, right? Oh, it's just like it's like a community thing. Oh, it's just straight down. Oh, I see. Okay.
you ever play those games where there's like a little plastic thing and it has grooves all over? It's like a maze, and you got to move that ball through it. Well, essentially that's what I did for this video, except you're chained to the thing and you got to move the ball through the grooves with the key that has a key on it, so you can reach one lock. And
Isn't it crazy how like Mrbeast videos are just becoming like Takeshi's Castle now?
there's locks on each 4 corners of the elevator.
I like this guy's video as well because he's using like the same sad dramatic music and it keeps stopping and then he just loops it again.
So when you get this lock, now you got to go through the maze again, and now you got to go and take this lock out and like that, so you can escape the elevator. If you don't, the whole thing just plummets to the ground. I thought that was a pretty dope idea, right? So I did that, but I also made 2 of them because I wanted to make a variation of it. So also here in Squid
Just
Games,
got my first
that was another
paycheck. What should I waste it on? Fortnite skins or furry art?
Fortnite skins or fairy art? That's like saying, should you spend it on heroin or fentanyl? I mean, the biggest decision right now is what is in the Fortnite store. That's the biggest decision. What skins do we have right now in the Fortnite store, chat? What skins are in the Fortnite store? The Fortnite item store. I haven't used it in years. I don't even have it installed. Mrbeast skin? Beerus? Nothing good. Raven Team Leader? Okay, if they have Raven Team Leader, young man, you better spend all your money buying that skin right now.
thing. I made a different.
Like, I think the only good skins in that game is like Raven Team Leader, there's like a Plague Doctor one, and then the Venom skin. And the Peter Griffin skin.
Variation of what was already done, and I did that. That was part of my pitch. Now, will this keep going down because I think it's somewhere around. I think actually no, it's the Squid Games one right here. In the second variation of the Squid Games, I say Mario style. Floating obstacle course. Instead of using floating blocks, which is impossible, we will use floating rack hoisted by 4 cranes. Floating rack hoisted 200 feet in the air. Each section of the obstacle course will change depending on the distance made. Start from one platform to another to advance.
I can't take it seriously that the music keeps stopping. I keep thinking he's about to say something dramatic, but he just forgot to loop it properly. Thank you. Give me your cookies for the 7 months.
Safety harness will be eliminated due to the net underneath the platform. Now, with that, so we have an idea that I wanted to do. So I want to talk a little bit more about my experience of being at the Mrbeast warehouse. I've never once personally ever signed an NDA. In all my emails and all my correspondences and all my text messages, I have never once.
Yeah, guaranteed after this, like even if Mrbeast still has a career after this, which he definitely will, I think like he will literally screen every future employee he has. He will do like a deep screening, like digital footprint. You cannot have a digital footprint if you work for that guy. They probably want access to your phone, your contacts, because they probably have it now in their head. If any employee comes out about has any bad history, it's on us now. It's on us. So yeah, they're just gonna have to screen everything.
Ever signed an NDA?
They'll probably change the contract as well, where it's like, have you done like anything you could be considered like criminal? And then if you sign it and be like, no, they employ you. And then if it comes out later through like Twitter or something, then they can just like, they have full deniability. Where it's like, oh, no, like he lied, he signed the form.
But what I think what they're doing, there is an iPad as soon as you get to the warehouse, as soon as you walk in, and you have to sign in. And they ask you things like your first name, last name, email address, all that, phone number, and stuff like that. And I have a very, very, very high suspicion that when you sign your name...
Else for not reading Super Chat. The only reason I watch you more than anyone is because of the OG Crash Bandicoot OSTs you use in the video. Based. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to look at Super Chat. But yeah, obviously the Stream Elements one is like TTS, so it kind of just gets my attention.
Name in there and you sign in. I think you're also signing an NDA. They don't come out and say it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it happened. That's just something that I think. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying I'm thinking because I don't want to get sued by them because I'm like I said earlier, I'm a nobody. Anyways, I get to the warehouse and they have multiple different like studios.
Why are you guys so pressed about him reading Super Chats? I mean, people give their money. They want their message read. Obviously, like, if someone... Like, I've seen people that give super chats that are, like, 0.02 cents. Like, straight after, like, $3 $10 ones, and then they complain, and it's like, well, I mean... like, you wonder why I don't read them. Like, you're spamming them over and over.
Castle. Takeshi's Castle is Fall Guys. Therefore, Mrbeast is Fall Guys.
True.
Not only that, but Fall Guys is a slop-live thing. This is slop, but this is live. Therefore, welcome to Slop Live. Hi Dolan.
The amount of hoops you jump through there just to link this to Dolan is insane. That's definitely him, by the way. I think he's sleeping right now. That's probably him on an alt or something.
Studios as in workshops where you work at, creative, thumbnail, editing, ideation, all these things, right? So they take me to, for legal purposes, I will say, for legal reasons, I will say Studio 1. Studio 1 of creative. I go.
Oh, thank you, Mystical, for the 20 gifted. Thanks, bro. Really appreciate it. Yeah, you always give so many, man. You gave 50, like, just, like, half an hour ago. Yeah, W's in chat for Mystical. Thank you, man.
Studio 1, you know, whatever, it's all right. We're working on the video. We're doing the in 10 minutes, like actual 10 minutes. In 10
It's funny because you're actually going to give a reason for people to stay as members now, because I swear most people just don't ever become a member.
minutes this video explodes, and I mean this building explodes. I worked on that for a little bit.
Imagine proving if that video was a lie, by the way. The dynamite in his mouth isn't real.
Wasn't really feeling it. Wasn't really my jam. We went out.
I wonder if they use AI for like any of the thumbnails. Because, like, I don't think they do. I actually don't think they do. But it's, like, so Photoshop that it almost looks like AI. But he's been doing this for years, so I don't think so.
10 minutes this video explodes.
But it does. It just looks so bizarre. It looks uncanny. That's the best way to explain it.
I mean, this building explodes. I worked on that for a little bit. Wasn't really feeling it. Wasn't really my jam. We went out. I will put a little video up here of me working on like a little laser.
They use an AI filter. I know Photoshop can extend canvases with AI, which is like crazy.
Challenge for that. Wasn't really my jam. Wasn't really that good at all either. Anyway.
Thank you, Kiwi Emerald, for the 5 gifted, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. W's in chat for Kiwi as well. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
If I'm being honest. So I went to the next one. And by the way, I'm sorry, I'm skipping all over the place. This was actually the second day of me being there because the first day I spent my entire
Hey Ty, hoodie got pulled
It kind of
into.
just looks like he stole a bunch of ideas himself to pitch to the Mrbeast team, and is now trying to get 1.7 million off the Mrbeast train. How is he claiming Squid Game Glass Game is his original idea?
Yeah, it does seem like a bit of a coat, but this is what I mean. It's like, even though the Mrbeast hate train is in full force right now, what I think Mrbeast will do is he will reference this video in his response to try and dismantle like a lot of the dishonest arguments, in a sense. You know how it's like, well, this guy did like such a bizarre reach.
Stones web squares and the sign and a swish, and the lore spear.
What?
Hey Pyro, hope you're doing well. Can't wait for Darkwood, and I'm sure you'll get a lot of views on it. I'm sure you'll break even or at least make some profit. You and your family are safe. Much love.
Thank you, Adam, for the 10.
I'm from America and want to say something to you, yo mama.
Thank you, James, for the 10. Adam, am I going to break even on Darkwood? Hell no. Hell no. I need a sponsor that's like 150 grand to break even on that. So I'm not breaking even on that, but I don't care. I don't even think I'll get a sponsor for it at this rate. I think the plan is... Hang on, let me say this first, sorry. Mystical, thank you for the 10. Much appreciated, man. Thank you, one only Kiha for the 5. And thank you, Mystical, again for the 10. Are you guys doing like you guys are doing a bidding war meme, aren't you? You're trying to like one-up each other. Trying to one-up each other. I feel like I'm in a Finster stream right now. It's like a bunch of like oil barons like fighting for my attention. Yeah, thank you for the gifted though, guys. Much appreciated. Thank you, Mystical, for the 20. And Kiha for the 5. And thank you, Muffin, for joining. What was I going to say? My brain fell off. What was I saying? I was about to say something like really... Someone remind me, chat. I actually forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, I remember what I was going to say. What I might have to do... Okay. Let me have a look at this. Okay, listen. Okay. To make some money after Darkwood, right? To make some money after Darkwood. Would you guys cancel me if after Darkwood I did a deep dive review in like kind of a semi-sarcastic way on AFK Journey? Is that bad? I need to know, because I said Zenless Zone and everyone was cooming. But what about AFK Journey? Is that bad? Okay, there's like one guy. Everyone is saying that's bad. What's wrong with it? They offered a lot, bro. They offered a lot. They offered a lot for a dedicated video, and that's like that would cover Darkwood. That would cover Darkwood. So I might do like a slop review afterwards, because I do know what happens as well, right? You've got you know, Russian Badger. He's done like game reviews that are like obviously paid shills, but he's made them entertaining and stuff. I wanted to try something like that. Do it. Holy base. Yeah, they're offering a lot of money. They're offering like the most amount of money I've ever had for a single sponsor, like ever. And it will cover Darkwood. Thank you, Blaz, for the... Jesus, I'm missing some of you now. Thank you, Mystical, again, for the 5 gifted. And thank you, Blaz Tro, for the 5 gifted. And thank you... thank you again, Mystical, for the 20 gifted. Okay, we're in a bidding war. We're in a bidding war. Holy... 20 gifted is wild. Okay, Mystical. Mystical, what is your job? You have to tell me where you're getting this income from, because you've probably given more gifted than like anyone else here now. I actually need to know what your... I like how he keeps one-upping him. Like, some poor guy comes in, he's like, oh, 5 gifted. That's like a really nice gesture. And he's like, 20. 20 is crazy. Yeah, Mystical, what is your job? Actually, Saudi Oil King. Yeah, literally. Thank you, Trill, as well, for the gifted. Why aren't you coming up on the notifications? You come up on the scroll, but you don't come up on the
Dappy
actual...
want mint?
Thank you, Only Void. For the 10. Thank you again, Kiwi Emerald, for the 5. And thank you, Adam Suleiman, for the 5 gifted. Jesus, you guys are... Damn. Jesus. Dude, keep this up. I'm going to make like 0.1% of what XQC makes per stream. Damn. That's wild. Thank you, Mr... I can't read your name. It's... Thank you, Mr. Look, for the 10. The art in that game is worth it, even if it's another gotcha. Or is it a gotcha game? Yeah, thank you to everyone for the gifted. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Oh, wait, did Mystical do another 20? Okay. This is... Okay. I'm actually starting to feel bad now. What is happening? What is happening? Oh my... Junk Food, thank you for the 50 gifted. Oh my god, guys. I'm actually gonna have to start doing stuff for like members now. I'm gonna have to do like videos and stuff. Thank you, Mystical, for the 50 gifted. Okay, you know what, bro? This is some like Kaisenat Ludwig streamathon stuff. What is this, man? Did I get like an infinite money glitch? What is happening? He's gave another 50. He's gave another 50. He gave another 50 straight after giving another 50 when someone else gave another 50. Thank you, Kiwi, for the 5. Oh my god. Have I found like the infinite money glitch? What is happening? Dude, maybe, okay, I'm convinced with the Mystical guy, he's like died on his keyboard with his credit card in hand and he keeps accidentally hitting enter over and over. You know, the bird in The Simpsons that kept pressing the yes key? Thank you, Junk Food, for the 50 gifted. Another one! Another one! Oh my god. That is wild, man! Holy, thank you so much. Oh my god. I mean, oh my god, Mystical, another 50. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I feel like I have an aneurysm every dono that does the
Oh my god, that's crazy,
WTF
man.
Is this bit even referencing?
Oh
also,
my god.
If AF gives you the bag, take it. I don't know how many people will actually watch it, but money is money, bro.
Thank you, ACOG, for the 10. What is Dappy? What mint? You wouldn't get it. Joker with the cigarette, you wouldn't get it. That is crazy, bro. Guys, thank you so much for all the gifted, seriously. Mystical, thank you so much. Junk Food, thank you so much. Kiwi. Trill as well. Adam. Blaz. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I think we're done. Jesus, this is like how the top 1% of streamers live, man. They just keep getting like... Dude, I felt like Pokimane for a second there. Jesus. No wonder they don't want to take any more money off people. They just print it every day. Damn. Dude, I felt like the Twitch 1% there for like 5 minutes. Thank you.
Tired.
Thank you, Beep, for the 5. Been watching you since 2017. What is the best way to give you money for content? What's the best way to give money? Gifted works, because that gives back to the community as well. That gives back. That gives the subs like something as well.
Mystical is donating so much that he's gonna make you break even on the Darkwoods video.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was about to say that. It's like if I keep getting money like that, like I'm not gonna need to do an AFK arena sponsor. Jesus. Thank you, Mystical, for the 3. Collab when? Didn't we already do the typing? We did the typing thing and you beat me because you cheated. Thank you, Conan, for the 2. Keep the change. Thank you, Fracture Hub, for the 5. Self-dono, ultimate clip farming, max prestige, Aiden Ross level, shots, merchant farming. And Mystical, what's your Twitter? If you got like a Twitter or something.
Zone 0 and Aldona 1000 more.
Do Zenless Zone 0? I want to do Zenless Zone 0. I want to do it. But... Okay, junk food. Junk food. I'll make you an offer, alright? If I can get a Zenless Zone 0 sponsorship, I will 100% do a Zenless Zone 0 video. But it might be later on in the year. It's not going to be immediately. That is the only offer I can make. It's not... Wait, his name's Junk Food. Has he got like a furry profile picture or something? Because I reckon if he's a furry, it's just because it's because of the wolf. I DM'd you on the Type Racer link. Oh, nice one, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't using Twitter at the time. I think my manager sent me the link because he runs it for me. All right. Oh, that was crazy, man. Yeah, thank you so much for all the gifted, guys. Jesus.
Every day in my hotel, which was...
Yeah, W's in chat for all the gifters. Mental.
Boring, but for whatever reasons, I couldn't go in the first day, so I spent the first day in my hotel. The second day is when I would start, going to these workshops. On the third day, I was told to go to a different studio. We'll say Studio 2, and I'm working on a video, and the video is, what was the video's name? It was another one that had nothing to do with anything. Anyways, I go through the whole day
being high on DXM and estrogen while donating to you. Also, don't sell out, please, Pyro.
Thank you, Avery, for the 10. I don't know what DXM is. You can get, I don't think you get high on estrogen, can you? Thank you, Shoemaker, for the 3 months. Thank you, Mystical, again, for the 5 gifted. Holy. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Hambone, for the 10. Thank you, Pastel, for the 10.
It's a deal, Dot. I like Big Ben more.
Holy! Did you see that? Did you see that? Okay, W's in chat right now for junk food. He just gave me $1,000. He gave me $1,000 to do a video on Zenless Zone 0. $1,000. And that was through Stream Elements.
Long time viewer, first time donator. I will be in London for the first time ever Thursday through Tuesday from the US. I was hoping I may run into you, but remembered you're a house hop who hasn't seen the light of day in 47 years.
Thank you, Megs, for the 20. Yeah, I'm a little hermit.
I will give you more money to explain the dappy want ment bitch you nonce. My autistic brain is gonna explode if you don't tangent off and explain.
Thank you, ACOG, for the 10. Dappy want mint, but mint want dappy. Dude, W's in chat for junk food though, man. $1,000. Wait, what's Big Ben? Zenless Zone 0, Big Ben. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I actually get it. I get it.
Watching your videos
I get it.
one on the few female viewers.
I get it. Thank you, BZ, for the 10. Much appreciated.
Well, I say a good portion of the day, about 5 hours. So
thank you, Silver, for the month.
Around like 2 o'clock p.m., there's a guy named Hoodie. Hoodie, it was also in one of the emails earlier. And he's like, and when it comes to chain of command, I think he's third in chain of command total. So you have Mrbeast, you have Tyler, you have Jackson the head writer, and then you have Hoodie. And Hoodie was in charge of all these things. I actually had my vibe check call with Hoodie. I had my second call with Hoodie. I was in.
Again, the fact that they actually self-described that as a vibe check call is crazy. You might as well have called it a sanity check or something. Thank you, Fracture Hub, for the 5. Self-dono clip farming. Yeah, no, Mystical doesn't exist. I was just gifting money to myself to bait a reaction for TikTok. Thank you, Wep, for the 5. Slupwood. Yeah, I actually can't wait for Darkwood to be out. The animation team sent me a lot more animations today that have been composited. I don't think I can show them because they've been a little bit like, showing stuff on stream. They get a little bit uppity about it. So I'm not going to show it because I don't want to get in trouble again. But yeah, it's looking like the animation was so worth the money. They've absolutely killed it. Thank you, Virgil, for the month.
In contact with Hoodie and Leslie, the coordinator, if you remember that, and everything was going through Hoodie.
Thank you, Niami, for the gifted. Appreciate it. And thank you, Mystical, again with the 20 gifted. Bruh. This guy must have gave me like 400 gifted on a single stream, right? I actually think this guy's mission is to gift every single person that is live watching this right now. Guaranteed. I think he's got to be on track to gift everyone that's watching the stream right now, right? Surely. That's crazy. Jesus. Endless money. I mean, YouTube takes like 30% of it, but like you guys actually become members, so that's like that's the better benefit out of it. Thank you, Mystical, again for the 5 gifted. Yeah, that's I actually can't wrap my head around that, man. Like, I'll have people that drop in and they give like the occasional 50 and stuff, but just like over and over and over and over. Like, damn. Damn. Oh wait, my mods are telling me to shield the Discord, by the way. If any of you want to join the Discord, we got the Discord here. Wait, let me show it. Yeah, here we got the Discord. I don't know what's... Oh yeah, we got an update on Darkwood there. This was some stuff that I was allowed to show. This was months ago though, so we've got like way more updates on it now. But yeah, the link to the Discord is down in the description if any of you want to go and join that. Tony Soprano eating spaghetti. But did he mint his dap, or I'm not sure. When you can, title and thumbnail ideas for the streamer vid. Sorry, I'm trying to get a video out on a Pyro Live. Oh my Jesus Christ. I looked away for 1 second. We've already had like... Oh my God. Oh, speaking of rich people, thank you, Conniving, for the 50 gifted.
Miss you a very merry and a Christmas if you want the gift.
Thank you, Hambone, for the 10. Yeah, thank you, Conniving, for the 50. Hope you're doing good, man. Much appreciated. We have all the actual, like there's a checkbox of all the rich people, and they're actually all online now. Thank you, Mystical, again, for the 50 gifted. Jesus. Mary and Joseph. Oh, my Lord. We got hot water. We got beans. But we got no tap. Oh, shit. I just referenced a Come Fly With Me, but yeah, I'm cancelled. It's over. Right, but yeah, thank you so much, Conniving and Mystical, for the 50 gifted each. That is insane, bro. Thank you so much. W's in chat for them. Please. Please. I'm not even going to be able to get through this video, man. Thank you, Effectio, for the 5.
How is your day going? Hope it is going well.
Thank you, TB, for the 20. Day's going good. I think I've actually made more money on this singular stream than like 3 Pyro Live videos put together, which is insane. You know what the funny thing is? As soon as I said I was going to do an AFK Arena sponsor, all these donors came in. So is that how much we hate the game? That for me to not do a sponsored video on it, we're like trying to give me as much money as possible to stop that? That's crazy. I mean, I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. But yeah, obviously the Discord is there if you guys want to join it. But yeah, let's get back.
The guy's a great guy. He's a great guy. He took care of me. He really like gave me great information, great feedback. So as I'm going through this video, I want you guys to remember, I'm not attacking these people. I'm attacking the company, because whatever happens in the company is a reflection of Mrbeast. It's not a reflection of the people who are doing the things like what they're doing. Your company is a reflection of what happens. It doesn't matter who does it.
Okay, that's a pretty balanced take. I like that. You know, it's like it's his company, but like not everyone should be blamed for the actions of the person leading the company. It's unfortunate that that is the most normal take imaginable, but because of the hate he's under now, that is like a good take. When in reality, it's not a good take, it's just a normal functioning take. Thank you, Kia, for the 5.
If your company's
this mystical guy is from Turkey. His 50 memberships cost like 50 cents.
in that way, it's a reflection
That doesn't make any sense. There'd be no way to cheat that.
of you. You gotta take responsibility.
Wait. Wait, is that true? Can we confirm this? Have I been scammed the whole time? Can we confirm this? Can we confirm this? Mods, can we confirm this? Have I just hyped up being scammed? Have I just hyped up being scammed? The exchange rates? There's no way. No! It's over. Okay, so apparently the guy was gifting 50 at a time, and it's only like 2 pennies. It's real? What do you mean it's real? Real as in like real as as I've been scammed? What? Are you serious? He is banned forever if that's real. If that is real. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Dude, I don't even smoke and I need a cigarette right now. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, man. Oh, man. Wait, can I check the revenue of this stream, actually, just to see if I've been scammed or not? I don't think I can check until I end stream. Yeah, I guess I'll check afterwards. Yeah, usually Stream Elements, like, gives you,
Turkey.
Dude. It's the fact that he's gone completely quiet. Wait, hang on. I'm checking. I'm checking. Is he in chat? That is evil. That is evil. And you know the worst thing is? And you know what the worst thing is as well? I feel like if someone gives 50 gifted, I'm not going to believe them anymore.
YouTube caps my USD gifting at 500 us per day. That's why I could only do 100 gifted total now.
Thank you, Junk Food, for the 10. Yeah, no, you gave me a grand, bro. I appreciate that. He gave me another 50. I'm not saying thank you. I'm not saying thank you until it's verified. I'm not saying thank you until it's verified. This must be verified. This must be verified. Dude. Have I actually been scammed? I thought an actual... Oh, I thought I caught a whale, bro. I thought I caught a rich person. Scammer gets scammed. Yeah, the members don't actually show, like...
You ever gonna talk about Ruben Sim and his meltdown over furries? He's molding over a fat furry on Twitter.
Based? I'm honest, and I got more pressing issues right now, man. I gotta find out whether I've been scammed or not out of like $2 billion gorillion. Saying W scam is wild, guys. Saying W scam is wild. He's from Georgia. 1 Georgian currency is equal to 30p. So they don't change the exchange rates on memberships. They don't change the exchange rates. So, okay, hang on. So that means like, thank you, Trill. YouTube stops me from gifting at 700. Oh, I see. It hard caps you. Okay, so yeah, he definitely was scamming. Yeah, because whenever that doesn't make sense though, because it's like whenever I gift subs to someone, Thank you, Mystical, for the 20. Let's hop on Discord and let me shut little boys up. By the way, I'm Georgian. I'm getting mods to check. Apparently there's like a huge loophole where it's like people can buy memberships for like pennies. Doubt maxing credit card. 300 subs. I mean, to be fair, that is kind of funny because he's scamming me, but he's also scamming YouTube. Because memberships on YouTube are like 5 each, right? Or like, oh no, they're as much as you can set them, I think. But yeah, like the fact that you can just buy them, because that means like YouTube gets no money and then I get no money. Yeah, buying membership for pennies. Okay, bro, if you're actually buying memberships for pennies, can you just like keep doing that? So you could basically, you could get like all of my, there's like 1 million people subbed on this channel, right? You could get all of them a member for like 20p. 50 subs from Georgia is 151 pounds. But that sounds about, nah, 50 subs is too, hang on. Hang on. I gotta check this. I gotta check this. I gotta check. Hang on. Because I'm pretty sure I can gift subs to myself.
Hey Pyro,
and I just
are
need to
you
check.
gonna react to the Elon Musk Trump interview on Twitter lol?
Okay, that could be funny. That could be funny. I will check that out. Hang on. Yeah, look at this. Hang on. Look at this. Hang on. You're only hating on him because he's Georgian, not very drain and shieldy of you. Hey man, I got no hate to my boys in Georgia. Yeah, look at this.
You've
So,
been scammed.
if I...
On Google it says $299 odd is equal to 2,000 Turkish lira. I looked it up, that's equal to about $90 odd. If that makes sense.
That doesn't make sense. This is going over my head. Look, so if I go here and then I go membership gifting, right? If I gift 50 memberships, that's £250. One membership is £5.
Forgot to mention that Trump's also flying on the Epstein plane, keyword present tense flying.
What do you mean present tense flying on the Epstein plane? What do you mean by that? But yeah, you can, yeah, for me to gift subs, it's like 250 quid for 50 subs. I didn't even know there was an exploit. It's $250 in America? Really? So UK is like being scammed the most then. GG. Yeah, because $250 is like... That's like £200, I think?
Here. So
if you use a VPN to change your location, you can see how much it would cost. You'd have to make a new account though. Yeah, I can't be asked doing that.
do my pitch in hoodies.
Do we have any lawmasters that can prove that this was a scam?
Says, you know what? I want you to go shadow
Thank you, Krishna.
some people for the rest of the day. I want you to go work with.
I have never felt more high in my life to only be brought back down and dragged into hell. For a minute there, I felt like Pokimane. I felt like Ludwig. I felt like XQC. I felt like a rich person. Only to find out I was being scammed by a Georgian the entire time. Thank you, German, for the 5. Poverty Squad. Thank you, Patel, for the 5. Seeing you happy with so much quote-unquote money made my night. Shut up. I was so happy. I was gonna buy my mom a new house. I was gonna, pay off the mortgage at my parents' house. I was gonna, buy my...
The exchange rate abuse has been detractor tactic all year. The Argentinian membership blockade against Darkside Pyro Phil ruined his Slop React channel.
Okay. Any mods in here? Any mods in here? Can you DM me proof after stream or during stream of this Argentinian loophole thing? Because I actually want to do like a slot video on that. I want to do a Pyro live on that. Because that is a major loophole. I mean, it is kind of funny. I'm kind of realizing I've been scammed a bit now. Thank you, Mystical, for the 20. I need 2 minutes on voice to explain that the Georgia situation is not crazy. See, he gave $20. He gave me $20 saying that. Okay, Mystical, post a voice note on Twitter. And then I will play it on stream. Okay? I will play it on stream. Oh my god, there's a fucking... What? What? Look at this, bro. There's a whole scam website telling you how to do it. That's crazy. That is crazy. There's actually a whole scam. How much does the YouTube family plan cost in Argentina? $4 a month. They actually have made a whole scam network to avoid paying. Holy brokies. Holy brokies.
With this team and see how you can contribute to them.
Yeah, Mystical, if you post like a video or a voice note on Twitter, I'll play it on stream.
So let's break down the positions in the Mrbeast company. You have C
200,050 subs in orders $2,992,000 lira is equal to 90 Australian dollars.
What? Hang on. £50 in Turkish lira. What is wrong with your economy? What is that? What is that? That's like Vietnamese dong bad. Five quid is 214. Holy inflation commission.
C1 is the head person of that department. So if you're in creative, you're C1. So creative, studio 1, C1. So there's creative studio 2, there's a C1 for that. Creative studio 3, there's a C1 for that. Then ideation studio 1, C1. Ideation studio 2.
Wait. This goes deeper. Apparently there's a dark side. There's a dark side Phil video. There's a dark side Phil video of him begging. Hang on, let's see if I can find this. Apparently they tried doing this to him as well.
That's what's going to happen on Saturday. Now, I haven't mentioned this at all recently, but now it's time to start mentioning it, all right? Last month, I was very, very strongly negatively affected in the pocketbook by these trolls basically giving away so many free memberships, right? I didn't get credit for any of those. You know, right now, I'm not even kidding. I just looked last night on a whim. I was like, gee, I wonder how many memberships we have on the channel. We have over 2,000 memberships on this channel right now. Out of those, less than 500 are valid paying members. So I went from a channel that in December had over 800 paying members down to a channel that doesn't even...
Okay, I do appreciate the dedication. I appreciate the dedication.
...have 500 paying members. So I want you to think about that. Why did that happen? Because the trolls gave them away for free. And so people who normally would have become a member...
I think this is a really bad loophole. They need to fix it. But also, it affected DSP, so it kind of balances out.
Are not. They already got one. People who maybe would have given out memberships. Let's give some memberships that are legit. They're not doing it. Because I already have 2,000. You see?
Thank you, Muffin.
Hey chat, do you think Pyro's the first person to beat all Souls games one-handed type 1?
Yes. I'll give the 10. What's the fidget cube you got? I got given it by a mate. It's just got little buttons on it and stuff. Like, I'm incredibly autistic. 50 memberships equals $2.
Shut up about being scammed out of making money and take my money, slop man.
Thank you, FNRIR, for the $250, bro. Thank you so much. That's crazy. Thank you. I can't even say thank you, man, because that might be like Ugandan Knuckles currency or something, man. I don't know what's real or not anymore. I've been wholly scammed. My trust is broken. It says $250. I don't know if that's real or not. I don't know. I think it's real. Thank you regardless, man. I appreciate it.
And this has very much hurt me financially, okay? Now, many of you were already going to buy a membership, all right?
Does anyone know if Mystical posted his response yet?
What I would ask is that if you have a free membership from one of these trolls, if you could contribute in another way, that would be great. Notably, this event is...
He sent the voice? Okay. Okay. Thank you, Hals the First, for joining.
Is coming up on Saturday, right? If you tipped me during the event, that would be amazing. That would be great because that would help.
Okay, be quiet, Phil. But that's funny. I mean, look at this. Someone just did a comparison here. You know how it was 250 gifted for me? Look at this. 750 is $20. $20 for something that is £250. For one membership, it's 5 cents. It's half a dollar. It's half a dollar. It's half a dollar. Thank you. Thank you, Titus, for the 500. This cost me 53 cents. What is ARS in a currency? Oh my god. Okay, wait, hang on. 500 ARS. 500 ARS is £4. And his message came up red. I kneel to all the paws right now. Like, I actually kneel to all the paws.
You want to see something crazy? Look up Steam games prices in Turkish currency. Some games are dirt cheap.
Jeez, is this like a poor exploit, like IRL? Dude, this is like an XP exploit in real life. Like you can literally just like get everything for free. That's crazy.
Same thing. They're just levels.
Actual broke country.
They're just like the head honcho of that.
Yeah, apparently, I can see my super chat revenue, and my super chat revenue, I assume, is connected. And at the minute, it's $150 when it should be like 1,000. So I got scammed. I got scammed. Thank you, Hals, for the 20 gifted. Appreciate it. Thank you, Brandemonium, for the 5. Dude, you gave me 20 gifted. I don't know how much you paid. I don't... Why does YouTube have such an ass exploit like that, man? That's
that department.
Awful.
And then within that, you also have a C2 and a C3. I assume C2 is like the person who are in between. And I know C3 is like the bitch of the company. They just write notes. They don't do anything. They just write notes. Whatever is said, they take notes. They take minutes and they write everything. They're like the
Do not adjust the Turkey membership cost. I've been a member for 2 years. That's why you've been a member for 2 years. Oh my god. All my
If I'm correct, Trump's jet broke down, so he's been campaigning in the Jeffrey Epstein jet the past few weeks.
Do you have links to that? That's pretty funny. Thank you, Humo, for the 50. Man. There has to be a way to fix that, man. That's mental. Oh my god, man. Everyone's gonna be a member for like 3 pesos. It's like when you shoot one of the villagers in Resi 4 and they drop like 200 pesos and you think it's a lot of money and then it's like $1. Oh man.
Grunt.
This sucks.
Of that department. I went to this new room that Hoodie told me to go to, and there was 3 positions. Well, there was 2 positions at the time. I don't even know where the 3rd one's at. There was only a C3 and then a C2. I mean a C1. The C1's name was C. The C3, I mean, I talked to him for like 30 seconds. I don't know what his name was. And we were working on a video. We're working on a video called The World's Most Dangerous Obstacle Course. Now we are getting to the part where you finally can understand why I'm so mad, so upset that I got scammed. I got absolutely scammed by the biggest YouTuber in the entire world. This is where you're gonna find out why I was upset. Now it's gonna come full circle. I'm gonna have to tell you everything. We're gonna
on JD Vance. He was trying when he was younger to steal your thunder. Good thing British twinks last longer than Americans. Link.
Thank you, Annan, for the 10.
Hey Pyro, if you want a great ARG, analog horror experience, you should watch Ches Kids Archive. It's got a bunch of videos and a website full of secrets that lead to hidden videos and such. Be warned, however, video quality is usually 240p.
Thank you, Dan, for the 10. Yeah, I could check that out. Thank you, Boom, for the 5. Humo for joining.
I gave you 5 gifted, but at least it was real. I'm too broke for 50, but maybe someday. D.
Thank you. I salute you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Memes, for the member. See, part of me thinks it's real because it's like the Ticketus guy gave money and his message is orange, right? But my Stream Elements knows that that was a poor person dono, so it didn't come up on the system. So it does filter out the pause. Have you ever heard of Dealt Bolt by the Risk of Rain guys? I haven't, no. But I play Risk of Rain 2. That's a really good game. Are you Titus for the 5?
Video, World's Most Dangerous Obstacle Course, and I want to show some videos and proof of what I did. From here on out, I'm going to start speaking more theoretically. So
be obsessive, own the mistake, YouTube first, see the value, be coachable. Saying YouTube first is crazy.
Hey, Bio,
don't get sued.
The
so they're
message, I want to recommend a very, very good and obscure ARG. Have you ever heard of Betscup?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you, Mystical, for the 10. Ah, I see. 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 Okay, no, I've got access to chat revenue right now. Oh, yeah, okay. Mystical was actually scamming the whole time. Mystical was scamming the whole time. Oh, he was actually scamming. Yeah. I'm never acknowledging a Mystical dono again. That's it. You broke my trust. I thought you were a rich boy, but you're some little broke kid in Turkey. Disgusting.
May or may not have walls in the Mrbeast studio where they're all dry erase marker where you can just write any.
I don't even, you know, when people were doing like dono, like they were doing like gifted wars as well. I think they were just all broke pretending that they had money. Like they were all doing the back end Argentina thing.
So low in other countries, BC, the average pay is low. The only way YouTube can solve the issue is by only allowing payments using credit cards / bank accounts from that country. Raising the prices will only hurt the country's citizens.
But why is it cheaper in America? They have a better economy than us.
I was gonna try to match the price of those fake gifted for a while, but fuck that.
Yeah.
Terrible idea.
Yeah.
Thanks for the daily streams.
Thank you, Finrit. Is that how you say it? Finrit? FNRIR, Finrit. Thank you for the 100, man. Much appreciated. That was actually $100. There was no scam there.
The hip and cool reality show fishtank.live where a contestant hit a other female contestant with wooden mallet.
Wooden mallet. Thank you for the 10, Gyro. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Oh. Thank you, Finrir, for the 100. Yeah, I've actually been like omega scammed. I kneel. I mean, to be fair, at least I knew. Whoever snitched, thank you, because that guy would have actually been doing that every stream, and I would have been like groveling, like thanking him.
Anything. So if you have an idea, like, oh crap, I don't want to forget it. Right on the wall. This is a picture of.
Prices are so low because the average pay is low. Just make more money. Dude, just like start baking on TikTok. Come on.
My pitch that I wrote. So you see right here, you get really close. Bloodthirst. Let's see. Elevator. Let's even get close. Glass challenge right here. PT hallway. Sound familiar? It's my prompt. So this is
Did you on the top of the chat there is a AI assistant that sums up what the chat is talking about now?
It's probably talking about me being scammed.
what I let's see. Elevator. Let's even get close. Glass challenge right here. PT hallway. Sound familiar?
I like how he's claiming that they've yonked his ideas and they've still got the Feastables thing. Bribe. Okay, they've got bribe right below Feastables. That's not very good. Drone drop dessert. Ice cream sundaes. Open the bar, get oatmeal spaghetti for dinner. Walmart Feastables run. Eliminated player gets 50k.
It's
Thank you, Nord, for joining. And Brandino.
my prompt. So this is what I pitched to Hitty.
What's the video about again? Well, me and this guy here are kind of in the same boat because we both got scammed by someone.
I mean, Hoodie. This is what I pitched to Hoodie, and I didn't put my variations in there. I just put the ones that I wanted, and I verbally said my variations just in case they didn't like my original.
Dude, I played FNAF. I stopped what I was doing on stream to play like a typing game with that guy. I am actually so embarrassed that I got scammed. That is bad. Oh man, I'm amazed that no one told me that, by the way. Like, I had no idea that there was any kind of like scam with members.
Original ones. This is the world's.
How was Pyro scammed? There's a guy that's been gifting me like 50 members, and 50 members memberships in the UK is £250, which is a lot of money. So I assumed it'd just be the same everywhere. Dude, I've been gifting Critical £250 worth of members when I watch his streams. I should have just swapped that over to like Romanian currency or something and done it for £3. Oh my god. Why didn't I do... Well, clueless. Why didn't I think of that? I should have been scamming Critical.
Most dangerous obstacle course. So
like, I swear, man, like let this be a testament. Pause will find any way to avoid paying money. Pause will do anything. I thought that was some like Finsta big boy gifter or something there, but it was literally just some kid from Turkey scamming me.
C1 has been working on this with me and the other guy, I don't know his name, and we're working on, like, as you can see, the intro, the hook, the money mechanic. Right here, we're looking at, this is the most important.
He called them pause. W pause. W pause. Don't take the word poor offensively, by the way. I stick it on anything. I have a Samsung, right? And if my mate has an iPhone, I just call it an iPoor. Even though it's like, even though it's more expensive than a Samsung. Thank you, Wild, for the 10 gifted. How much did you pay for that, bro? This is what I gotta do, man. It's like, hey, can you show me your credit card history? Can you show me how much you paid for that? Thank you, Wild Side, for the 10 gifted. I don't know how much you paid for that. That could have been 10 pesos or $100. I'll never know.
It's just rooms.
What a great system that you two put in there that cannot be exploited in any way. Great stuff, guys.
When I saw rooms, when we were brainstorming rooms, I'm like, dang, okay. Rooms. I just did a prompt on the world's dangerous trap rooms. This is perfect. I can do this. It doesn't exactly follow the obstacle course, so I can kind of use my room idea with this. I mean, if you look at all these ideas, whatever, it doesn't matter. The one thing that I'm looking at the most is all the way at the bottom. It looks like it says Marlo, but it says Mario. Mario is my...
I'm so tilted right now. The only thing that brought me out of like my own inner rage is this guy saying Mario. Thank you, Step, for the 2 months.
This was my idea.
You can switch to Turkey via a VPN, and YouTube just lets you gift for cheap. £17 for 50 gifted. I mean, £17 is still okay. I thought it was literally 2 pennies. Thank you, Kaya, for the 5. That's crazy, though. So they base it based on your economy, right? They base it on your economy. But, like, the American economy is stronger and bigger than the UK economy, but we pay the most. I think in the UK, we probably pay the most out of any country, right? Thank you, Lollipop, for the 20. Countries like that are low income and can't afford to be...
Cynical.
Poverty cynical. He's called richest Argentinian. He gave me $10. How many loans did you have to take out to make that $10 dono? Richest man from Argentina. I bet you had to. I bet your economy is crippled right now. That was like the last $10 you got in the bank giving that to me. Countries like that are low income and can't afford to be members. Where? I'm poor. I'm poor. Where? I do get it. Like, if you... No, I don't get it. I'm rich and out of touch. I don't get it. I want your money. I don't get it.
I'm inspired by Mario because my kids love the Mario movie. They loved it so much.
Thank you, Mystical, for the 50.
Hey Pyro, I don't know if you checked on another gotcha game called Fate Grand Order and asked to check out Billy the Kid. Also, they made Thomas Edison a furry lion. You should check them out.
Thank you, Modulo, for the 10. Thank you, Mystical, for the 50. Okay, that was actually 50 euros. That was actually 50 euros. That came up as $50 on Stream Elements. So that's the first dono that Mystical has made that wasn't a scam. Round of applause. Round of applause for Mystical. The first, and it's a fucking super chat that YouTube takes 45% of. Yo, chat, I will be making a full-fledged ukulele apology video soon. In all seriousness, though, I never paid 250 quid, but my response is ready. And I still paid shit tons of money, you billionaire. I mean, my revenue right now for stream is showing $200. So I don't know how true that is. That's fair, though. That's fair. Okay, he's not...
Hey Pyro,
if he literally gave me 50, he's not actually broke.
Attractive woman viewer here. I model, and I have really enjoyed your content over the years and figured I should give back. Anyways, answer my Insta DMs. I send you great memes.
Thank you, Cam, for the 10.
Doing SM64 ROM hacks on stream? If you do, then you should check B3313 ROM hack for a creepy and trippy experience. But you need a guide for it if you want to beat it. Check out Shotgun Mario for some funny content.
Thank you, Alan. I'll check that out. Isn't that what Vine Source does?
You said the name right. By the way, W-pause, I'm coming to join you.
Yo, thank you, Fenrir, for the $150. I appreciate that. Look at that. What a nice gentleman in a non-scamming way gave me $150. That's crazy. It's crazy how we have, like, such a good community of non-scammers. Isn't it great? Isn't it great? I love having non-scammers in this community. I love it. I like how this is meant to be about Mrbeast, and I got totally derailed by, like, Turkish scammers. Argentinian scammers. I made this comparison before, but I swear to God, this is like when I killed a villager in Resi 4, I looted his corpse, he dropped 400 pesos, and I thought that was like 400 quid. And it's like 4 dilla. It's like nothing. Yeah, honestly, Mystical, if you're still watching the stream, I'm going to do a slot video on this tomorrow. So you better post on your Twitter tonight an apology video of you playing the ukulele with tears. Because I'm going to be using that in the video tomorrow. So you better get that ready, bro. You better get that ready.
They named my dog Mario. Hold
No, I know he's Georgian. He's Georgian.
on. Mario! Mario! Mario, come here. Good boy. This is Mario, my dog. Living proof
That's not Mario. That's a dog.
that my kids named my dog Mario because they love the movie Mario so much. So I was
I
inspired.
put Anonymous by accident, but yeah, Vinny does do a lot of Mario ROM hacks, and the reason I started doing ROM hacks.
Yeah, I love Vinny's content.
You said Modelo like you said Metro's booming. ESL Pyro.
How is it ESL? Modelo. Your name is Modelo. Thank you for the 10, Modelo. I don't get it.
inspired by that. And I think...
Yeah, Markiplier called his dog Chica.
I hope
of...
you realize 50 subs in Romania is about 100 euros.
Woo! In Romania? Thank you, Blaz. How much? Okay, someone check for me right now. How much is 50 subs in Georgia? I'm gonna buy a VPN just to scam you. For fuck's sake.
I think I put that in my prompt as well. If anyone's ever seen Mario, they have the floating blocks. And I wanted to see how I can make an obstacle course with those floating blocks. I thought about it and I thought about it and I thought about it and I realized it's just impossible to make floating blocks in the air. I don't know how you would do it. Logistically.
You could literally get a crane, move it from side to side, and then you could use the Mrbeast VFX team to remove the crane or just cover it in a sheet of like green cloth and green screen it out. The VFX team Mrbeast has is very good, so that doesn't actually sound too implausible. If you just had a crane that moved it from side to side.
It's just not going to work, and physically, I don't think it would work either. So I came up with the idea with a trellis net.
Okay, I have a genius idea. Big green screen. You paint the crane green. Dude, they should hire me. Okay, after Mrbeast survives the cancellation, I'm going to go work for him.
Or I came out with the deal with the truss. Taking a look at this picture right here. So this was my idea here. I wanted to make an obstacle course in the air, but like somehow incorporate it with the Mario idea. Somehow just, I don't know, somehow do that. This is a picture that I drew for this pitch for this idea. And I realized that, you know what? I couldn't do the floating blocks, so I wanted to make sure I can do it another way. So I had an idea of a truss with 4 cranes holding it up, and I wanted to be able to go across it. That was just the first section of it.
There's no way you're all... Okay. If you say I'm muted, it's because you're that poor that your headphones just gave in. Because you've been using the same pair of headphones for like 3 generations. That your parents and their parents have passed down because you have no money. If I see muted in the future, I'm just chalking it up as poor cope.
Because if you look a little bit more to the right of this picture, there's like a helicopter and a guy hanging from a ladder, and there's platforms down here. 1, 2, and
this looks like a... Let me remove the camera. This looks like a Happy Wheels map. Look at that. It's like a Happy Wheels map. Oh, I missed Jacksepticeye playing Happy Wheels.
3, there's platforms right there. That was just the first section of it. I wanted the intro of the video to be something so outlandish, so crazy that a viewer had to keep watching. I did still the no net.
Someone said you could easily make the floating platforms by just making them out of Minecraft blocks.
At the bottom, I call it a net, or no, not no net, a net down there. That's why it says a net down there, because it's just a joke that we thought was funny. But I did steal that from one of the other Mac videos.
No, don't do that. Fenrir, don't do that. Don't charge back. You're like the one guy that hasn't scammed me the whole stream.
Figure why not? It makes it such much of a better video. So I pitched this idea, and they absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. The only person who didn't like it was C1 because it...
That was such a pathetic way to censor that guy's name, by the way. You know, like when people censor out information, it's like they want them to get exposed.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. The only person who didn't like it was...
He had the first syllable of the guy's name. I don't know the names of the people, but like if I was a Mrbeast employee, I would easily be like, oh, he said Carl. Oh, he said Tucker.
C1 because it wasn't her idea. So when it came down to our meeting later that day, so we were there for hours and hours and hours, and like I said, there's a hierarchy. There's Mrbeast, Tyler, Jackson, the head writer, and Hoodie. Well, Jackson comes down there and we're having a meeting at 9 o'clock at night. The meeting goes all the way to midnight, and then they say at the very end, we're gonna need all hands on deck on this. We're gonna need the help. We're gonna need the creativity. We need everyone to pull their weight. Does anyone have anything that's gonna help us, with this? And I told them my idea. I brought up every single thing, not only just this idea, but the rest of the video. They loved it. The budget was originally 1.7 million. That intro alone cost 1.7 million dollars. Just the intro alone. And the reason why I didn't want to bring it up immediately was only because if the budget was 1.7 million.
1.7 million. I wonder how much Mrbeast makes in ad revenue per video. It probably is around that much. Because ad revenue doesn't pay out an insane amount. It does compared to TikTok, but TikTok is actually a joke with how little it pays out. But also, to be fair, he does make his videos longer. And I noticed that my long form videos like turbo juice, like giga juice, like revenue wise, even if like only like 12% of the people watch it on average. And obviously with him, the retention would be so much higher as well, because there's always like an ADHD edit every 2 seconds. But yeah, I feel it's like a Logan Paul situation where it's like he makes most of it from the merch. Fuck off Mystical with the 50 gifted.
And I'm here to prove myself. I can't start with going by over budget. Say, well, it would work because who they're gonna trust.
I'm done with this guy. I'm done with this scam. I am done with this scam. I am done with this scam. Done with it. Done with it.
You're gonna trust someone who works there for months or weeks, years, or you're gonna trust some guy like me that just flew here a couple days ago. So
people are saying, why are you being rude? He gave you 50 gifted. It's just... Please tell me you just joined and you have no idea what's going on.
It was a little risky, but they loved it. We stayed to midnight. They freaking loved it.
Someone did YouTube membership in TikTok roses. One gifted. Okay, so you know how I said how bad TikTok is for like revenue? You can give people like roses and stuff on stream, right? So one gifted is the equivalent of 28 roses, and 50 gifted, 50 YouTube memberships is the equivalent of 1,428 TikTok roses. That actually just shows how cooked TikTok economy is. All right, anytime Mystical gives me another 50 gifted, I'm going to say thank you, Mystical, for the 50 scams. Okay?
I got a pat in the back. Jackson was excited. Hoodie was excited.
Is your TTS broken? No. No, it should be working.
The only person who wasn't excited was a C1 that
it's probably backed up because this guy's scamming right now.
Kind of stepped over because, like they say in the company, it don't matter if you're C1, C2, C3. C3 can be a C2. C2 can be a C1. C1 can be a C3 by tomorrow. All right, so at this point, I've pitched my idea. They love it.
Yo, Pyro, we can access the Secret Club stream now. The Secret Club was meant for non-poor people. You're a poor person, so you're not getting in.
They've said
I'm gonna raise it to $5 billion per member.
A date this.
You know, you can't even wait. Can you change the price of a membership? I think you can. 437. Hang on, I want to check how much he's actually giving me. So at the minute it's 437. I want to check.
Hello, Unc. It's nice to see someone of your age still grinding on YouTube. It's inspiring to know that even if I one day become a walking rotting corpse like yourself, I can still pursue YouTube. Much love from a loyal Turkish VPN viewer.
Nicest Pyrocynical donor there. Oi, Mystical, can you give another 50 gifted right now? Can you be such a nice gentleman? I want to see how much... I want to see how much it actually... How much 50 gifted is worth. If you give me 50 gifted now, all is forgiven. All is forgiven. It's water under the bridge. It is water under the bridge. There is no hatred towards you at all. Just give one more 50 gifted because I want to see how much that actually equates. I got the counter open right now. Thank you, Big Bucks, for joining. Okay, he gave another 50. He gave another 50. It didn't move. It didn't move a cent. It was $437.18. And it is still $437.18. He's whatever country he's using a VPN for, is that broke that it is basically translating into
no way he's been on this video
no
longer than
money.
Asmongold after pre-watching it for the first 30 minutes of the stream behind the starting soon screen lull.
Okay, so whatever Mystical is doing when he's gifting members, it's actually nothing. Oh, hang on. Hang on. It reset. So it was $437. We're checking now. We're checking now. We're checking now with the FBI. We're checking now. I'm checking. It's still the same. Wait. Wait, I'm checking. Thank you, 5. For joining. Why is it not? We have got 800 new members on this stream. 800. Oh my god, you know what? Boys, you know what I just thought? Oi, listen. Let's have a... Okay. I have a plan. John. You know how, like, Ludwig did the subathon, and then Kai Cenat did the subathon? We could beat them. We could actually... Like, I am nowhere near as popular as those two, but I could easily beat them. You know how? Because, like, okay, if we grab every poor, like, together, right, and we all unite, right... You could all give me 50 gifted each. You could all give me like 50 gifted each for nothing. Because this guy right now is giving me 50 gifted like for free. For free. He's not even paying any money to do it. Because the revenue is not going up on the counter. Whatever he's doing, he's basically giving free memberships away without paying a single penny. So if everyone did that, we could actually become... We could beat Kai Cenat and Ludwig. Oh my god. Oh my god. That could be the actual subathon. Holy.
Hi Pyro.
Holy.
Love your content and excited for Darkwood. I didn't play it just for your vid. Also I like your takes on some subjects and way of thinking. Huge fan from Saudi Arabia.
Thank you.
The Pyro and Mystical Scam Saga is insane, not clickbait horrendous.
Thank you, Modelo, for the 10. You know that guy that just made the dono saying he likes my takes? His name was Mrbeast from Saudi Arabia, and he gave me $100. Thank you, Mrbeast, for the $100. That's crazy. Thank you so much, man. Finally, we got an oil baron in there. We got an oil prince. Thank God. I've been waiting for this moment for 4 fucking years. Finally got someone rich in here because this chat is full of fucking brokey poor people. Right, anyway, let's keep watching the video.
Set a location, and now they have a new renewed budget for this video, and everything's great. I'm so happy. I text all my friends, I call everyone. I'm like, yeah, dude. You know, and also, so after all that, I'm feeling great. I got a verbal confirmation that I was good to go. Everything was perfect. I know about everything was literally perfect until I got home. And that's when everything started to happen. Unfortunately, we have decided not to move forward with your candidacy at this time. We really appreciate you coming out and vibing with us. We would consider you for a role like this in the
Is that what they said? Oh my god. Like, they called it a vibe check. They were like, can we do a vibe check? And it's like, thank you for coming out and vibing with us. Like, not even talking to us, like coming out and vibing with us. That is the most like 45-year-old man trying to sound 20 I've seen in my life.
The future, but
thank you. Sadly, you've failed the vibe check, but thank you for vibing with us.
Timing isn't quite right, and the rest are about receipts. So at first I was like, you know what, maybe that's true, but then I started to think about it a little bit more. And I didn't want to let it bother me. So I said, hey Dylan, that's a bummer to hear, but I appreciate the opportunity. Maybe another time, like you said. Candidly, may I ask if I presented myself poorly or rubbed the crew wrongly in any way? Talking about here because I know I did. Also, I sent my receipts, and this is talking about my dog because I had spent like $400 for my dog to be boarded. Sent all that information. He said, hello Ty, you did not rub anyone the wrong way or present yourself poorly. We're going through some reorganization with the team and are limited on roles we have open for teams. I appreciate.
If Mystical donates enough, he might get to the... I can't read that on stream. I'm actually going to get kicked off the podcast if I read that. I'm not reading that.
You send the receipt, blah, 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 whatever. This is where I started to like say, but I didn't say anything.
Thank you, Deadeye, for the 10 gifted. I actually can't say that on stream. But if you're a member of the To Be Honest Discord, where we do the podcast, you might know what the joke was.
At all. Not a single word until I saw this on Twitter. Just uploaded the most insane video we've ever done. Go watch. Take a look at
Someone said, if Mystical donates enough, he might get to the value of a DAP.
Look at this picture. Take a good hard look at this picture. Does that remind you of anything you've seen so far? Does it remind you of anything you've seen remotely close to it? Or does it look like the exact same thing that I drew? The exact same thing that I pitched? Everything. Do you want to know how much I got paid for that? Zero. I didn't get paid a single dime. This man, this company, his employees not only took the time to exploit me, to have me work for them under the false pretenses of a job that wasn't, you know, that they weren't available or able to give at the time, yet they had many people.
But he said in the video himself he wasn't sure how to follow out the floating platforms.
Many people go in and out, in and out. On my second day, there was like a different.
I don't think he's wrong doing this, like calling him out. But yeah, I think the main reason why he fumbled it is because he tried to raise 1.7 mil, which is just insane.
Group that I saw the day before, and then they were on their last day, and then on my last day, there was a group of people.
And I'll be honest as well, like, I don't mean to defend Mrbeast here, but it's not like it's not like the ideas the guy was giving was original. It's like, what if elevator but spooky? What if hallway but spooky? And then he's actually referencing like PT.
People that was their first day. You're trying to tell me you didn't have any positions, at all, yet you had all those people. And not only did you do that, you used my idea. A lot of people will say, you know what, legally.
Too scared to hurt nerds' feelings? No, I could never react to it and put it as a clip on TikTok. Silly boy. Do you know nothing about clip farming? Come on, you know you're watching on stream.
He had the right to do that. I don't know in what legal standpoint he could. I could be wrong. But let's think about this though. We're talking about a billionaire. We're talking about the world's biggest YouTuber. How is that so hard to just compensate for someone for some work? How hard is it to compensate someone for their ideas that?
What is this? Thank you, Mystical, for the 15 euros. Absolutely heartbroken. Working 9 to 5 to donate to my favorite streamer and to be made fun of like this. Absolute shame. I'm heartbroken. Okay, listen, Mystical. If you post proof on your Twitter, I will believe you. Okay, I am still awaiting proof on your Twitter that you're not being broke mode. I tell you what, Mystical. If you post bank statements, I don't need your name or anything. I just need a list of transactions. That's all I need. Because I'm looking at my revenue right now, and anytime you give 50 gifted, it's not even going up by a cent. Thank you, Saturn, for the 14 months.
Make you
post proof on your Twitter. I'm timing you out. Don't make fun of my voice. Don't make fun of my voice. Yeah, you're timed out. You're timed out. Lash and Rose, you're timed out for 5 minutes.
Millions.
No one makes fun of my voice on stream.
It made me zero. I don't care if it was legally done or not. Like, think about it. We all have hearts here. We're all watching YouTube videos for the same exact reason. How messed up is that? You're a billionaire, dude. It's not like it's some.
He's not a billionaire.
Some guy on the street, or you're.
Mrbeast is not a billionaire. He probably has hundreds of million. Wait, am I stupid? Is 100 million a billion? 100 million is a billion, isn't it? Hang on. 100 million is a billion, isn't it? No, what? How many millions are in a billion? Oh, it's 1,000 million. Yeah, no, I would safely say that he's got over 100 mil, but he's not a billionaire. I'd like a Succession moment there. I was like, oh, we're billionaires, not millionaires. Anyone could be a millionaire. Thank you, Wildside, for the $100. I hope that's $100. I can't even fucking check anymore. I've got anxiety now thinking someone's given two dilla. I need approval. You have my approval, Wildside. Dude, I nearly timed you out. I actually nearly timed you out. Thank you for the $100, man. Much appreciated. How do I view your channel? You look like a furry. You definitely look like a furry. What's his channel? What's his channel? It's called The Wild Side. What?
What did that message mean? Mystic was donating the full value of a DAP NFT with every 50 gift subs.
You're some guy on the street. You're a billionaire, man. Pay people for their ideas. Don't just fly.
Donating 500 right now. No, I know what that currency is. Nice scam. Take that fucking TV head off, man. Embarrassment. Thank you, Brandino, for the 5.
Out there, take their ideas and send them home. You're giving these people false hope. You're taking their dreams from them. You're taking everything that's about them, their creativeness.
I think it's crazy that they had this guy on and he wasn't made to sign an NDA at all.
Their fucking imagination. I'm sorry, I'm actually getting worked up right now. You can't do that to people. You can't do that to people. And on top of that, with everything going in the media, it just kind of shows his true colors. It shows the true nature, your character of who you are. This ain't it.
This video never would have been made if the hate train against him wasn't so virulent right now. This video never would have came out.
Man, this seriously is not it. This is just part 1 because I believe part 2 will shock you, and I don't want.
Oh my god, dog pack moment. Okay, bro, you saw the video, you want the views, I get it.
It just kind of shows his true colors. It shows the true nature, your character of who.
This was a 20-minute video. Why did you need to wait to do a part 2? Like, it's like game theory covering Dark Souls.
Greater than Pyro.
You are. This ain't it, man.
Bob Games.
This seriously is not it. This is just part 1 because I believe part 2 will shock you, and I don't want to get to.
But the dog pack stuff made sense because every video is like the best part of an hour, but this is 20 minutes.
The point where I have to.
So could you imagine, like, when I did my response video back in 2020, it's like, oh guys, sorry, I need the ad revenue. I'm gonna split this up into 2 parts. Part 2 will be out next week.
Do part 2, and I really have to expose a lot of things that might get me sued. So I'm working on something right now. I know this may sound really crazy because, you know, I'm asking for money. And that's basically what I'm doing with Mrbeast. I want him to pay me. He owes me this money. He owes me this. He can't, like, you can't just keep doing this to people. You can't do this. So
let's get sloppy in here. Let's get sloppy, ha. Let's get sloppy in here. Let's get sloppy, ha. Let's get sloppy in here. Let's get sloppy. Ha. Let's get sloppy in here, yeah, we.
Thank you, Haz, for the 10. Haz, next time you do that dono for the next stream, can you change the song from Let's Get Sloppy to Let's Get Scammed, please? Thank you.
Asking you guys, if you believe everything that I've said, there's without a doubt in your mind, you're like, you know what? I like the proof. I like what I saw. I want to help this guy out. Please help me out. I'm going to start a GoFundMe. We work too hard to be stomped.
No charge back, but this is the last of it. You've been good entertainment for years, so thanks. A light self-dono over.
Damn. Thank you, Annan, for the $500. Jesus. $500, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Who is that? Can you do like a super chat following up, just like 20 cents, just saying it was you? Because I feel like, is that Fenrir? I feel like you've marked yourself as Annan on accident. No, it's not 500 Turkish dollars. Shut up. It's 500 USD. Hashtag beggar cynical. Shut up. Get touched.
On by these guys, to be trampled by these people in power, and who's the one that benefits from it? Think about it. Who's benefiting from this? Me?
Thank you, Baconator, for the 5.
Or Mrbeast? It ain't me. So please support your boy, and let's just hope I don't have to do a part 2. I am though.
that end part felt so directionless. I do apologize because like I did mean to give this my full attention, and I've really tried to. Obviously, the whole scamming drama kind of hijacked it, which is kind of funny.
I actually am. I have so much more proof to go to.
Okay, then why not bring it out in this video? Why do you want to do the whole sitting on it meme? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I have text messages. I have everything.
Then show it in this video. You don't need to be a hype Andy, man.
Let's get it.
L. Oh, yeah, he's done an update here. I am truly sorry. Every penny is being refunded. I wanted to have the people that rock with me support me.
Pyro, can you mute your mic? I'm trying to sleep and your voice is like using a cheese grater on my eardrums. Can you just put on a slideshow presentation for DAP NFTs describing their functionality and aesthetic? Mint those DAPs, mint those DAPs, mint M.
Thank you, Waffle, for the 10. Thank you, Mr. Wide World. It was me. I don't believe... I don't know if that's you or not. Dude, there's been like 3 people that gave a dono saying it was them that gave the 500. Like, this is the problem with poor people. Like, they're so quick to take other people's work.
Ideas. He cries as he asks for 1.7 million for concepts he just took from elsewhere. Anyway, here he's my dog. Name's Mario.
Thank you, Fecky, for the 20. Love your content since the MLG era. Keep up the good work. Greetings from Germany. Oh, shit. Thank you for the Oh. Oh shit. Anyway. I'm truly sorry. Every penny is being refunded. I wanted a way to have...
Been a fan from the child bullying arc.thx for all the entertainment across the years. Love you Twinkie boy, keep up the good slop.p.s. The pyro shaker is holy giant.
Thank you Mac Dingus for the 10. I've been playing Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It just came out. Right, can I read this now? I'm truly sorry. Every penny is being refunded. I wanted a way to have the people that rock with me support me. It was a bonehead move, but truly no malicious intent. Again, I apologize deeply. All I care about is getting my story out there. I never thought this video would do anything like this. I was happy knowing someone new, even if it were 100 people. So the cope is like, I didn't know the video would get so big, which is a bit like, okay. A little bit bizarre. Reminder that Mrbeast employee number 362 is not suicidal. Am I the only one who noticed he exposed Dylan's name right after he said he wouldn't expose his name?
What we want to pay attention to is the second pair.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at that.
Subject, Mrbeast follow-up. Hey, thanks for submitting your info to our casting team. We receive your submission at this time. We're fully casted for our current videos. That's not what we want to pay attention to. What we want to pay attention to...
Oh my god, bro. Come on. Do a better job than that. Dude, YouTube has an inbuilt editor so you can blur that out. Like, there's no way he hasn't seen that. Bro is tricking us by manipulating us on a 1.7 mil GoFundMe. Yeah, that was... Out of all the videos I've seen... That was one of the weaker ones.
Hello, friends.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. No. The wall's coming. The wall's the wall is coming. The wall is actually coming. Oh no, the wall is actually coming. Oh no. Oh no.